Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we finna react to. I spent 5 days on America's longest Greyhound bus. It was hell. Boom. This should be interesting, man. Hey, man, make sure y'all go get some popcorn, man. This is gonna be a movie right here. We got 40 minutes. 40 minutes! Of this shit right here, and this is interesting. I'm getting into these traveling videos now. I like these traveling videos. They're very interesting. You know, thinking about traveling. I'm tired of just sitting in the same spot doing the same old thing every day. I kind of want to travel a little bit now. Am I going through my midlife? Is this what a midlife crisis is? Because I'm 30 now. So is this like a midlife crisis I'm having right now or something? Let me know in the comment section. I think I might be going through a midlife crisis. I don't know. But anyways, I'm an old head. But anyways, though, without further ado, man, let's get right into this, man. Spent 5 days on America's longest Greyhound bus. Wow. That should be it. Let's see, man. This should be interesting.
This week, I travel over 3,000 miles across America on a Greyhound bus. 5 days of pure hell with angry passengers, angry bus drivers, and delays every step of the way as I take the Greyhound from New York to Los Angeles, California.
All right, Times Square, New York City, starting point for my mammoth Greyhound trip all the way across the United States of America. It's only 4 days and 13 states, 3,000 miles. What could go wrong?
Well, as it turned out, I was just about to find out as I descended into the depths of New York's Port Authority bus station.
All right, we're looking for bus stop number 68 today. Last time I did this route, it was a non-stop route from LA to New York. Now I've got to get a bus first to St. Louis, Missouri. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. I've not done a connection on a Greyhound before, so we'll see how that works. Because obviously, if this one's delayed, then we're sort of screwed, really, aren't we? All right, I'm not going to lie, I'm legit.
Did that nigga just... I hope that nigga in the hoodie didn't just threaten him for having a camera. But then again, it is in New York. Y'all New York niggas are weird. Yes, y'all New York niggas are weird. Don't deny it. You niggas are weird. So I don't know. Maybe New York niggas just don't fuck with cameras. I guess. But then again, why y'all ain't got y'all shiesties on? Stupid ass nigga.
Starting to brick it a bit right now because the Greyhound's sort of down here in this sort of basement bit, and it's all a bit sketch. I'm not even on the bus yet and I already want to go home. All right, so I have just been told that having my camera out down here is probably not a wise idea, so I'm going to have to put my camera away. It's a bit sketchy. I thought LA bus station was sketchy. New York bus station.
You at a bus station in New York. Of course it's gonna be sketchy, bro. Protect yourself, bro. Where your mace at? Where your mace at? Where your knife at, my British bruv? My British bruv, you should already have your knife on you at all times, mate. Should already have it on you, bruv.
It's kind of a whole new level of sketchiness. A lady's asked me to look after her bags while she goes out for a cigarette.
Oh, Lord.
I don't exactly know what she thinks I'm going to do if somebody comes. Maybe I'm not the...
Let them take them. Let them take them. If they walk up to you and they snatch that shit and they look at you like, fuck you gonna do? You got it, big dog. And your business. Hey, like I said, you gotta know when to fold them and when to hold them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta choose your battles wisely. Because you don't know what these New York niggas could be on.
The best person for this job.
And as we all got serenaded by a drunk man,
Boyfriend number 2. No, you like it freaky. Say my name the way you do.
it was soon time for us all
That
to
nigga
get on
weird.
board the first leg of this mammoth Greyhound journey.
That nigga singing Pleasure P. You a weirdo.
So if you have, goddamn, this whole month I've been buying tickets. Just stand on the side, I'll help you. You have AC, just not an assigned seat. Okay, you have 2C, 2D.
Perfect, thank you.
Pretty soon we were pushing back and getting on our way out of Dodge, or New York City as it's more commonly referred to. Now, I've tried to cross the country by Greyhound before and failed miserably in the process, so
Oh, damn.
before I set off, I decided to speak to one of the original Knights of the Greyhound, and more importantly, someone who's actually achieved this before, for a few hints and tips.
Mr. Zach Alsop, absolute YouTube legend and inspiration for many, well, me at least, to do this Greyhound, crazy Greyhound coast to coast. How you doing?
I'm doing well, my friend. I'm impressed at your willingness to go back and do this again.
I wouldn't to say exactly willing, I'm kind of being pushed into it by everybody who watches the videos, so yeah.
Done to your head, but off camera.
So you did the Greyhound before, you and Jay did it from Miami, wasn't it, to Seattle?
Miami to Seattle, and we made it to Portland. So,
You got you at least got coast to coast, you did more than I did. So.
yeah, indeed, yeah. Much like you, was not looking forward to it one bit in the slightest. People are excited to see you do this again, is because you don't know what is going to happen. They don't know what's going to happen, and that's what's going to make it so good. And hopefully, when you do complete it, that's what's going to make it so much sweeter.
What happens with the bathroom situation? They've got a bathroom on the bus. I am absolutely bricking it because I'm like, I do not want to be going to a toilet on a bus. Do you just not eat? Is that the key to?
Bro, you might want to tread lightly then if that's the case, bro, because anything you eat in America is gonna have you on that toilet. Well, you better not eat no Taco Bell. You gonna be eat some Churches or some Popeyes, nigga. Your ass gonna be Oh, it's worse with Popeyes, especially if you get some spicy chicken from Popeyes. Or your booty hole gonna be burning. Your shit gonna be So you might want to avoid those, my brother.
This.
It was just, we didn't go in the bus. I think we were pretty much banned from going in the bus, and I wouldn't personally want to go in the bus anyway because that smelt from day one. Yeah, we just went in every service station, and that isn't that pretty.
I suppose McDonald's is a good place too because their bathrooms are generally quite clean, aren't they? That might be a good.
You can rely on the McDonald's. You know, it's the same food. It should be the same toilet.
Most definitely can rely on McDonald's. They always got a nigga coming out the back to mop the damn floors and shit. So, yeah, always trust McDonald's bathrooms, I guess. Said nobody ever.
Situation, you know, I would stick to your strategy of not going on the bus. I wish you all the best for your lower back and for your mental health. I've got a good feeling about your trip. I feel like you're going to make it.
And with Zach's words of encouragement ringing in my ears, I was buzzing with excitement for the next few days trekking across the US of A. Alright then, on the road out of New York City. We've already crossed off a state line into New Jersey, but by golly am I glad to be out of that bus station because that was not the most fun place to spend a couple of hours, but we're on the bus now. And I've actually bought 2 seats for this trip.
Better get that camera off that black lady.
Hopefully. The drive across New Jersey takes you teasingly close to Newark Airport, where I was just wishing I could be on a plane to LA instead. At least that way I'd be there on the same day, but I was certain that this time I was going to stick it out on the Greyhound. I'd say so far not too bad. It's relatively comfortable so far.
I'm in the back slump.
I've not got a numb bum just yet. As we headed towards Philadelphia though, things were soon about to change as a passenger sitting opposite me had passed out and fell out of his seat into the aisle as we went round a corner. The driver told him he needed to put a seatbelt on at the next stop, a task that seemed easier said than done.
No.
Okay, well, you're grabbing the wrong strap. That's not put on. If you don't have the seatbelt on, you're gonna have to stay here. You already fell once. Please let me help you. I'm just trying to know where he's going. What's stopping
Where?
All right.
Where?
Yeah, we don't know where.
Saving the knowledge that the drama was over with, we continued on to Philadelphia, where we were met at the bus stop by some police officers who came on the bus.
Has apparently been banging your head onto this thing.
No.
They're saying that they're a little concerned. You've been drinking?
No.
Because you don't seem all like clear-headed right now.
No, I'm good.
Have you done any drugs at all?
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Do you want me to call medics for you?
No.
Because the thing is that they can't travel with you on the bus.
Oh, I paid for my ticket, yes.
They're not leaving unless you get off this bus.
Get your ass off the bus, nigga.
Why?
Because they don't want you driving in your condition.
Cause you want them shits.
So
You
we
want them
walked down
shits,
and
get
me having
off.
to do a written statement for the police later, which was a new experience for me. We were on the road again out of Philadelphia. As we
Good
continued
Lord.
heading west, I managed to get a little
Y'all New York niggas is wild, bruh. That's what I mean. Y'all niggas weird, bruh. Y'all see what you see your mans. That's your mans. That's your man. That's your mans. New York niggas, that's y'all in a nutshell. Weird ass niggas, dog.
Little bit of sleep before I was rudely awakened.
Doing
at 2
drugs
a.m.
before you get on the bus is
in
wild.
Pittsburgh.
All right, we've arrived in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was just starting to get nodded off to sleep, and then they've kicked us all off the bus into the bus station here in Pittsburgh. It's 2 a.m. Been on the bus now for about 11 hours, like half an hour's sleep. And then they woke everybody up and dragged us off the bus, so we have to weigh in here now.
Eventually we got back on the bus and started on our next leg of the journey.
Hey, try to quiet down a little bit, please.
Nobody's saying nothing.
Columbus, Ohio. I think it's like 6 a.m. I think I've had 2 hours sleep.
And this turned out to be the story of the trip. Just as you start to fall asleep, the lights come on and you're woken by the announcements for the next stop.
Alright, this is Springfield. We're gonna be taking a break here until 7:30.
Alright, Springfield, Ohio. Oh, it's cold. It's about 2 degrees below freezing at the minute here. Oh, I need coffee. Let's go get some coffee. Back on the warmth of the bus. And I got Wendy's coffee and a Baconator. I mean, it's not the best, but it's the only food I've eaten so far on this trip.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Baconators are like mid. That's a mid burger. Yeah, the Baconator is overrated, man. Unless you want high cholesterol and all that shit, be my guest. But the Baconator is definitely overrated.
So, it'll do.
And so with breakfast completed, we continued on heading west towards Indiana as the sun started to rise into day 2 on the bus. As it turned out, I was actually feeling pretty good.
I have to say, I don't know if I've only had like 2 hours sleep or something, but I feel actually surprisingly okay.
And with the Indianapolis skyline coming into view, I was looking forward to a quick break before we continued on.
And Indianapolis, Indiana. I've had to get off the bus here again because they're swapping drivers, so come inside. Not a bad little bus station actually, better than some of the ones we've been to, certainly better than New York City. We've got about probably 20 minutes here. We've actually made up all the time that we'd lost now, so we're on time again now for the next leg, which will take us across into Missouri to St. Louis.
But as it turned out, as always, these were famous last words.
Alright, so we've got a bit of an update. The passengers are all here. The bus is here. The driver is currently in a hotel on the outskirts of Indianapolis. I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Oh, we have.
I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying.
Damn, damn, damn!
Oh. Fuck all that! Nah, ain't no fuck all that.
Nah, you gonna have to run, Greyhound gonna have to run me a refund, bruh. Greyhound gonna have to give me a full expense free trip, bruh. Greyhound is gonna have to give me a full expense free paid trip, bruh. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. Y'all got me sitting here and the driver that's supposed to be here ready to take us on our next journey, or take us to the next destination. I said next destination is 4 hours on the other side of town. Nah, bro, they gotta run me. Nah, you gotta run me my money, bro. You gotta run me my run. Nope, you gotta run me my run. Run me my money or run me these hands, bro. Run the fade or run me my money, bro. I need a free trip. I need my whole thing reimbursed, and y'all give me a free trip because this is ridiculous.
Some good news. They've managed to find us a bus driver to take us to St. Louis. The bad news, however, is that he's currently on the other side of Indianapolis, and it's going to take him 4 hours to get here, apparently. So we've got at the moment, a 4 hour delay from now. We're already an hour late, so that means we're going to be 5 hours late into St. Louis. It's a minimum. We may be looking to get there today. The bad news is my connection in St. Louis is like 2 hours or so. So that connection's gone for a Burton, hasn't it? But I'm going to go and get a bite to eat here in Indianapolis because it's going to be a while yet. The driver's still in bed.
You gotta run. Nope. You gotta run me. Nope. Greyhound gotta run. Brother. My white brother. My Caucasian brother. You need to let Greyhound know they need to run you your money. You gonna miss your connection to take you to the next destination that you're supposed to get to. Because these niggas, nah, Greyhound gotta see me, bro.
All right, they've got a White Castle here.
Oh no, not White
I've been in one of
Castle.
these for ages.
All right, bro, you gonna be on that
I
toilet.
think they have them in Texas. They're really good.
You gonna be on that Greyhound toilet, bro. Don't go no White Castle. White Castle is the last place you should go if you riding the bus, nigga. White Castle is the last place boy. White Castle about to have your ass in that bitch like finna be on that motherfucker for a minute.
They do like little tiny burgers. They're really cool. Hey, how are you? Can I get a #1 combo, please? Noel, Noel.
Gonna have your ass on that motherfucker.
Noel, like Christmas. So apparently this is the 3rd oldest White Castle in the whole country. It's been open nearly 100 years, since 1927. It's still got the original.
Them boiled burgers. This nigga out here eating boiled burgers. Just about to have your stomach wildin', bruh. Your stomach and your booty hole about to be wildin', bruh. Hey, listen. White Castle is good, don't get me wrong, but it's just something about eating boiled burgers. Like, nigga, I'm eating boiled burgers. They boil the burgers. They don't fry the burgers. They boil them. And then they serve them to you, and you eat them, and your stomach and your booty hole just get the wildin', bruh. Hell no.
Architecture and everything. Isn't that cool? Oh, these things are amazing. They're like little tiny burgers. Really, really tasty. Ooh. Anyway, the issue is apparently they forgot to schedule a driver and they can only get a driver for like 4 hours time. Greyhound customer support is absolutely, well, non-existent. They don't have any. Even though there's an information desk here, they just tell you to call Greyhound to sort out any problems. There was another couple on the bus travelling with 2 babies all the way from New York, connecting here in Indianapolis over to Chicago. The baby's much better behaved, I might say, than a lot of the other adult guests on the bus. But they got here, got on the next bus, and their reserved seats had been taken by other people. They double booked them, and they raised it with the driver, who basically said, not my problem, you're going to have to get off the bus. So they were stuck here with 2 kids. The information desk, they went to them and said, well, what's going to happen? And they were like, nothing to do with us, you're going to have to call Greyhound and sort it. I've not got much hope that they're going to help me out in this situation.
On the line.
Ah, okay.
And he wanted to talk to her. And I went up to the counter, she won't talk to him.
Oh, really?
Isn't that...
So Greyhound won't talk to Greyhound's own staff?
Greyhound won't talk to their own staff, yeah.
That's crazy.
That's just crazy.
Somebody here must know.
When you ask them a question, they're so disrespectful.
Yeah.
They act like you've done something wrong.
After 6 hours, we finally got some news. The customer service staff told us to call Greyhound and change our tickets for the bus later that night. This meant everyone calling them at the same time to get one of just 7 seats on the bus. But as it turned out, even that was soon changed.
I'll give you your ticket back. Don't change your ticket, hang up. Don't change your ticket, hang up.
Damn, bitch.
We're still going. We're still going to
This is your bus right now.
Okay.
This is your bus right now.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Rude ass.
Unbelievable. This is our bus.
Rude ass. I know Auntie right here want to whoop her ass. Like, bitch, you got us fucked up.
No, it's unbelievable.
I know, Auntie, but calm down, Auntie. Calm down, baby.
You were right. You came through.
Calm down, Auntie.
Oh my God.
I know.
Thank you, Lord. I knew it.
They so fucking
Now, I wasn't sure if it was Jesus, but it certainly felt like some sort of divine intervention that we were finally about to get on another bus.
Noel,
Hey,
this is my assigned seat. Where's your assigned seat?
Ah, these 2. But we're on the bus.
So you said it's about 4.5 hours.
I think about 4.5 hours, yeah. Whew, we're on the bus. Finally. And hopefully getting out of here soon. We are
We arrived in 7 hours ago.
The Greyhound
11:40 in the morning. It's now 6:40 in the evening.
No, fuck Greyhound.
And it's about a 5-hour run, I think,
Fuck
across to
Greyhound.
St. Louis, Missouri. I've missed my connection tonight. I'm going to have a hotel in St. Louis tonight until tomorrow, but we are at least getting closer and further across the country, and I need to rest now. The sun set on my second day on the bus as we crossed Indiana, and just after midnight we pulled into St. Louis, Missouri.
Better protect yourself. They don't play out there in St. Louis, brother. My British bruv. They don't play out there in St. Louis. They don't play out there in St. Louis, bruv. Might want to protect yourself. Very dangerous city.
You okay getting everything out, or do you need a hand with this?
I think,
Hey, great to meet you, man. Have a good trip. Whatever you do. Cheers, buddy. See you later. This guy had just got out of prison that morning and had come back to St. Louis to ride on freight trains across the country.
I've got a night here.
oh, your night?
Hey man, have a good trip anyway.
Yeah,
Hope everything goes well for you.
Yeah, I'm getting a ride straight to this punk house. Yeah, I know. I'm just
don't
glad
be
to
back
be
there
out
again.
of jail, you know. And now I'm in a city where I could at least get on a freight train out of here.
Right. Hey, and I might see you in Houston at some point. I'll see you. They'll go past the end of my street, yeah?
Yeah.
On the back of a train. Just give me a wave, yeah?
That adventure was amazing.
Yeah, it's been a good adventure.
Listen, now you sleep in and you get in that hot tub.
Yeah.
You deserve it, okay?
Thanks a lot, Jeannie, and enjoy your time with your babies, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
I'll see you later. Hi, Lenroy. Yeah, it is. How are you? Oh, it's been a long day. We should have been here about 9 hours ago.
Whoa!
Yeah. So now I've got a hotel here because I'm missing my connection on. So.
So where you headed finally?
Los Angeles, finally.
Wow.
I'm doing New York to LA. So
on the bus?
Yeah, on a bus. But maybe this will allow me to actually sleep because I haven't slept in about 2 days.
Oh no. Yeah.
You can drop me over here if you like. I can cross over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
You have a great night.
You too.
Alright, not what I wanted to be doing tonight. Checking into a hotel. Thank you. Hi.
Would you like some water?
Yeah, please, if that's okay. Lovely, thank you. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Have a good night.
Well, I got a penthouse, eh?
Alright, well clearly I have long missed my bus connection across to Los Angeles tonight out of St. Louis. It should have left at about 5:45. It's now nearly 1 a.m. By the time we finally got in, but at least we got in. I had contemplated moving my bus to the one tomorrow at the same time that it should have gone today, but that's just been flagged up as an 8-hour delay as well. I've got a few hours here in a hotel in St. Louis, which wasn't planned. Wasn't something I was hoping to do, but a bed's kind of a little bit welcome to get a few hours skipped tonight, I think.
6.5 hours later.
Damn.
Morning. I sound rough as hell today. I feel rough as hell. I'm not even halfway yet.
What's that one?
Every single part of me hurts.
Jesus Christ.
My head, my neck, my shoulders, my back, my legs. Oh, I
Was
ache
you
up
sleeping
like
on
that.
rocks?
And I've got another 2 days on the bus yet.
Yeah, my brother, was you sleeping on
Ready?
rocks?
Check it out, please.
Perfect. What's the room number?
6:15.
6:15. All good.
Thanks, have a good day. You too. Bye-bye. All right, St. Louis. I've never been to St. Louis before. Well, I've flown through it a few times.
Be
I've
your
never actually
last
been
experience
downtown.
here,
I've
bro.
got
Don't stay
about
here.
2 hours before my bus
A nice
leaves,
place.
So I'm going to head down and see this massive archway they've got here. I saw it on the way
Yeah,
in.
go
last
see
night.
the
It's pretty
arch.
cool.
Go see the arch, but don't go no further.
I think I can see it.
Once you cross that bridge,
Oh, there it
once you
is,
cross
man.
that bridge in St. Louis,
Wow.
you gonna see some
Bigger
shit.
than I thought it would be. That's what she said. Oh, that's amazing. It's really high up. It's like windows in the top. Apparently you can go up and actually get like an
Go
elevator
across
or
that
something up to the
bridge,
top
bro.
and look
Go
out
across
over the
that
city.
bridge. You
I'm
gonna
not
see
doing that
some
today. I've got
shit.
enough thrill seeking this afternoon on the Greyhound.
Them niggas in St. Louis
We don't
don't
have too much
play.
adventure in one day, can we? Oh wow, so we've got the dome that way, and then that sort of looks out over downtown St. Louis, and there's like another dome there. It's like the, I don't know, is it like City Hall or something like that? It's back just there. That's pretty cool. Wow. Now off. I need to go and get something to eat. Alright, so my bus doesn't leave for a couple of hours yet, but I don't really want to be hanging around that bus station any longer than I have to, so I've come into Starbucks and grab myself a bite to eat. I'm going to sit here for a little bit, and then we'll see about heading down to the bus station so we can minimise our bus station timings. I've just been looking actually on the Greyhound app, and you know, remember last night I was looking at getting a night in Indiana and then getting the bus this morning over to St. Louis. Well, that bus apparently is running at a 23-hour delay now. It's not going to be getting here till tomorrow, so it seems that I made the right choice and the right call by coming here. We're one step closer, and we're almost halfway across the country.
What the fuck is that?
That is good, and probably the best meal I'm going to have on this trip. All right, time to head to the bus station. It's going to be about a 25-minute walk, I think, from downtown St. Louis. I'm going to walk here rather than getting an Uber because I think I need to sort of stretch my legs and keep moving a bit as much as I can. There's a big stadium here near the bus station, St. Louis Blues. It's like ice hockey or something.
Enterprise
big on ice
Center,
hockey down here in this part of the country, but
nigga say it's the St. City Blues.
Looks like the bus
No, that's
stations
the
across the railway
Enterprise
lines
Center.
here.
Clearly.
Let's try not to get run over by a train, eh? That would be a bad start to the day. That's what we need. Greyhound, yes queen. Alright, so my ticket shows me on the non-stop bus to Los Angeles. The inter-non-stop bus to Los Angeles showing it goes to Las Vegas. This could be an issue. Hello there, how are you doing? So I'm on the non-stop bus to Los Angeles, but it seems that it's not showing on the board on the 1200.
Okay.
So it says it goes to Las Vegas, and obviously I'm on a bus to LA, so...
Right. That's the same line that goes just to Kansas City. It looks like this line is scheduled to go all the way to Los Angeles.
Okay.
As far as I know, it's coming as scheduled.
Okay, so it'll just be, do I have to change in Las Vegas though? That's my worry, so...
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I hope you have a safe trip.
Thank you, have a good day. Right, so we might be all right then, I don't know. I'll have to see when we get on the bus. It's not a bad bus station actually, this one. A bit nicer than the others we've been on. Got a little cafe and stuff here, so that's quite nice.
Pretty soon it was time to get back on the bus, and it seemed my fears were about to become reality as the driver had no record of my ticket.
Las Vegas, on to Los Angeles.
What time?
5:45? 1200?
Don't have it.
She just confirmed it at the ticket desk and said it was okay.
Was it today? Ticket's no good. What time? When was you supposed to leave? When you going?
5:45
No, what's the date?
On the 3rd, Saturday? Saturday, yeah.
Where you going?
Los Angeles. Yes, alright, thank you.
Somehow he still let me on the bus.
Alright, that was pretty worrying. Got no record of me on the bus. They asked about my ticket, and it seems that there's a problem with that. Also lost my second seat, so there's $100 down the drain. So this is going to be a fun 3 days. Yeah. I thought it passed peak Greyhound madness yesterday, but it seems that the fun is only just beginning. So as it stands, I'm effectively on the bus that I've booked and paid for a ticket on without a ticket because the driver has no record of me being on this bus. He's let me on, but at some point there's going to be a driver change, or we're going to get extra passengers on or something like that, and if there's not going to be any room for me. So I'm sitting here thinking at some point over the course of the next few hours in the middle of the night, I'm going to end up having to get off the bus.
With that thought on my mind, it was hard to try and rest, but eventually we made it across to Kansas City, Missouri.
Halfway point of the trip now. We're getting closer now every time to the end of this trip. Let's get inside.
After about an hour in Kansas City, we were back on the bus before driving around the block and right back into the bus station again. It seemed we'd forgotten to pick up another driver who was meant to be riding on this bus. A few minutes later though, we were back on the road again, heading west.
Alright, we have stopped here at the side of the road. It is 3 o'clock in the morning and we're at the side of the road in Abilene, Kansas, middle of nowhere. The driver has got off and we now have no driver. He's got off and gone to bed. And he said, and I quote, his exact words were, "I don't get paid to sit around here on the bus waiting for the next driver." So he's got off and we're now driverless. We're just sitting on an empty bus, well, bus full of passengers, but with no driver here at the side of the road in Kansas. You could make this up,
you
could
fucking
you?
lie.
Isn't it funny?
With the bus standing still, I dropped off to sleep and eventually woke up a few hours later as we were pulling in.
This nigga, so basically what you're saying is the driver pulled up to the hotel that he was booked to stay at and left y'all outside in the hotel parking lot like they probably won't call the police and be like, hey, what are y'all doing here? We're waiting for our bus driver. As you can see, we don't have a driver. He just went inside there and clocked out. He sleep. So what we supposed to do? We waiting on the next one. That's crazy. Greyhound is ghetto. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. Hey, Greyhound is ghetto as fuck. What the fuck is going on here, dog? Come on, dog.
Oh. Fuck all that! Nah, ain't no fuck all that.
What kind of shit is that?
Nah, Chief, nah.
Into another small town.
All right, Golden Arches. We're at Goodland, Kansas. I sort of fell asleep last night. We had no driver and then ended up waking up and we were sort of halfway down the highway. Well, I've got about 4 hours kip. That wasn't bad actually. Just want to get some brekkie though.
Morning.
Good morning, how are you? Can I please get a number 5?
102.
Thank you, Mum. Thank you, have a great day. Oh gosh, I got my breakfast. It's cold here, really cold again. We're literally about as far west in Kansas as we can get. We've just actually switched into mountain daylight time now. We've gone back an hour. Let's go and get back on board this thing. The good news is I've just looked at the map and we are definitely now more than halfway from New York to LA.
Damn.
We are markedly closer to Los Angeles than we are to New York, which is nice.
This left me feeling good. I was more than halfway through the whole ordeal now and cruising across Kansas on a beautiful autumn morning. The sun was rising. Jody Messina was singing about travelling to California on a Greyhound bus. And just as I thought things couldn't get any better, I got my first glimpse of the Rocky Mountains, a sign that we were most of the way across the country. Pretty soon we were pulling into the bus station in Denver, Colorado.
Hi, welcome to Denver, Colorado. Next change of bus here, because that bus, it seems, isn't going all the way through to LA.
Still, at least this guy seemed to be happy about the change of bus.
What? With her? With her? Tugboats?
Another guy, however, was having a few issues with his blood sugar dropping and almost passed out.
Will somebody help your blood sugar at all? I don't know if they're any
Oh,
good.
damn.
They're just candies, just Haribo's, but I thought if your blood sugar's low, will they help you at all? That's fine, you can take them, it's fine.
Thank you. Everything's so expensive here. I only got $5, so I don't have enough.
How do y'all niggas with diabetes survive in Denver, bro, with that high altitude? I know that shit gotta be fucking y'all up. How do y'all do that? I don't think you can live in Denver unless you just like in perfect condition. Unless you in perfect condition, I don't see how you can live in Denver, bro. That high altitude and shit. If you got any type of problems, bro, you need to not be in Denver, bro.
It's crazy, isn't it? They charge you like $7 for a Sprite or something. It's stupid.
Damn, $7 for a Sprite. That's crazy. So once again, we are now an hour after our scheduled departure time, and we've got no driver. So everyone's queuing up, waiting for the bus. And Greyhound haven't sent a driver out again. Every single stop on this trip, something's gone wrong. That's crazy.
Incredible.
Eventually, though, a driver did turn up, and even more miraculously, she actually let me on the bus again.
Thank you.
Success. I was on the bus, unlike this poor lady whose seats had all been double booked at the back of the bus, and she was left stranded here with her daughter.
Oh no, with the baby.
Sitting beside you, please respect, and let's have a good ride, okay?
Don't make me.
Hey, Greyhound need to be canceled, bro. They leaving women with babies out here on the goddamn.
What kind of shit is that?
Hey, fuck Greyhound, bro. Fuck Greyhound.
In Jesus' name, fuck this nigga.
Throw you off this bus.
With that in mind, we were soon back on the road and heading west towards the Rocky Mountains. We are due to arrive into Las Vegas at about 2 a.m, so kind of the middle of the night, where we then switch on to presumably a different bus because this bus only goes as far as Las Vegas, even though my ticket shows it being a bus to Los Angeles. The good news though was that we were now firmly in the second half of the trip and the scenery was starting to get spectacular.
Alright, our first stop on this leg, we've stopped at the Come and Go. These stops are getting even more exciting. Well, there's a lot of people around, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get some food. It's really funny, actually. There is a really lovely old German couple on holiday over here from Germany on the bus at the side of me, and they are doing this route as a sort of scenic bus tour across the Rockies.
You have a lot to learn about this town, sweetie.
Their face has been an absolute picture, by the way. It's I shouldn't laugh, but it's pretty funny.
It turned out I wasn't laughing for long though, as I looked out the gas station window to see the bus pulling away. I managed to get her to stop and let me on, but some of the other passengers weren't quite as lucky.
This isn't your guys'. It's why you guys don't care about what.
I never did manage to get anything from the shop there. I did pick up a load of stuff. The queue was insane, and then she started to drive off while everyone was in the queue, so yeah, I just dropped everything.
Greyhound ain't shit. So y'all just gonna leave the people there because they take it too long? I understand. They take it too long. I understand. But you need to... Nah, Chief, nah. They was just in there trying to get... You don't know, that line could be long. It could probably be one person at the register. It could be a long line. Something might have happened with the register. He need to go get the manager to go do something. The manager on some bullshit right now because they probably in the middle of a conference call. So you don't know what could be going on.
And ran back to the bus, and I think we've left some people behind. You see, my problem now is I'm absolutely starving. I haven't eaten since that McDonald's I had back in Kansas.
That's why you pack snacks, bro.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, and our next long stop isn't going to be until 6 o'clock tonight. I did have a bag of candy, but I gave that to that guy in Denver who was about to pack.
Brother, if you was gonna take a road trip like this, you pack snacks, bro. You just don't take little candies and shit with you. No, you pack. Make sure you got some chips. Make sure you got something to drink. You know, water bottles, all that shit. Make sure you got enough, bro, to get you through. Just in case you don't got the time. Just in case there ain't a lot of time on your hands to be going in here trying to get some fast food from out of here, bro. No, pack up, bro. Come on, dog. You gotta learn, dog. Y'all, my British breath. You have to learn. Pack up.
His diabetes was kicking off and his blood sugar was too low, so I gave him my bag of candy. I did the same thing yesterday. I got an emergency flapjack in my bag, but there was a guy back in St. Louis who was having issues, so I gave that to him yesterday. So I've given away all my sort of all my little emergency snacks. So I'm absolutely starving now, but I daren't get off the bus. I just don't want to risk missing this bus.
We stopped briefly in a town called Vail, Colorado, where there wasn't much, but there was a vending machine. Try as I might though, I just could not get it to work, and after trying a couple of times I decided to give it up as a bad job and head back to the bus before she drove off without me again.
Man, my boy couldn't get no chips. Nothing. Damn.
I was going to get a bite to eat from the vending machine, but the vending machine's broken and I don't want to risk hanging around too much again. Let's get back on the bus. I'm going to eat at some point today.
You ain't gonna chance it again?
I did, but the machine was broken and I was like, I give it 3 goes, and I said I'm not.
Damn.
We were soon back on the road where there was some exciting news. We were going to stop at a McDonald's for 20 minutes to give us time to grab some tea.
Firstly, I'm not making that mistake twice.
Yeah, here. Put this up and run.
That's it, on the starting blocks.
That's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Thank you.
I mean, 5:50. Sorry.
Thank you.
5:50.
Don't forget your British friend.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Run.
All right, food stop. We've got 20 minutes. So everybody's running.
20 minutes, that's how long it takes for y'all food to get done at McDonald's.
Thank you. success. Food obtained, snacks obtained, drinks obtained, and the bus is still there. Let's go.
The hustling and bustling, the lady ain't even on the bus.
Look, I know it's not great.
She really got y'all scared.
In a day, but what other option is there really? We had McDonald's this morning at 5 a.m. or something, 6 a.m. And that was the last rest stop where we could actually get something hot, so you gotta do what you gotta do.
I get sick of McDonald's.
I mean, it is the second one today, but it's what other choices do you have? You know? Yeah, exactly.
Since Thursday, that's all they've been doing is stopping at McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's, and we had a Wendy's the other day actually on one of my buses. Yeah.
As we headed west into Utah, I enjoyed the fourth sunset I'd seen since leaving New York, which, with a bit of luck, might be my last before arriving into Los Angeles the next morning. But this was Greyhound, and anything will be possible between now and then. So today is November the 4th at the time of filming this, which means that tonight, at midnight or whatever, the clocks go back an hour. Usually my favourite time of the year because it means I get an extra hour in bed. But tonight that just means I get an extra hour on the Greyhound, which isn't quite as nice. I'm going to have to save my extra hour in bed until I get home and have an extra hour in bed then. Sorry, Rach. But that actually might come in handy because we're still running about an hour late on this bus. So I'm hoping that with the schedules as they are, once the clocks go back, we might actually be on time. With these positive thoughts in mind, it wasn't long before once again we were turfed off the bus in the middle of nowhere, this time in the middle of Utah.
Alright, so next weird turn of events. We're literally out in the middle of the Utah desert at the minute. We're at a gas station. The drivers just dropped us all off. They're changing drivers. Normally, at these remote places, when they change drivers, they sort of leave us all on the bus and we just wait on the bus. But as you can see, they've kicked us all off the bus while they go and change drivers, and they've driven off with the bus. So we're just all stood on the side of a gas station in the middle of Utah at the minute. And it's cold. Yeah, this isn't great, is it? You know, the thing that really annoys me the most about this whole thing with Greyhound, though, they literally treat the customers like absolute trash. Because to Greyhound, the customers are absolute trash. It's horrible.
True.
The way they treat people, and it just upsets me because the people that need to use Greyhound to get around, they're the people who need to be able to travel cheaply. They don't deserve any less, surely. They don't deserve a crap customer experience just because they can't afford to pay a lot of money.
Exactly.
That's what annoys me the most. See, for me, this hasn't been too bad. I've had the option to get a hotel room in St. Louis, for instance, where everybody else was forced to sleep on the bus station floor overnight. I've got the option, if I want to just jump on a plane and go home. I am fortunate enough to be able to do that, but these people can't do that. And it just really frustrates me the way that Greyhound treat these people like absolute trash, the people who rely on the service. Can you imagine if an airline treated people the way that Greyhound are treating these people? Like, how long would it be until they went out of business?
How's Greyhound never been sued?
Baffles me.
Eventually, over an hour later, a bus turned up and we were able to get back into the warmth again.
We can't come down for it. They made us take everything off the bus. Yeah. That's so they can clean it. That's just what it is.
Eventually we were back on the road again, and as the clock ticked over from 1:59 to 1 o'clock again, the bright lights out of the window was my sign that we'd arrived in Nevada. Pretty soon we were pulling up in the bright lights of Las Vegas.
Sin City, I've been there twice. Gotta have some money to be out in Las Vegas. Gotta at least have like 600 to be out in Las Vegas. Probably 800 now with inflation.
Eventually, my last bus pulled into the bus station, along with one of the happiest bus drivers I'd had yet.
Yeah, not get me pissed off. Yeah.
We're 30 minutes late, but you know what? I just want to be getting there.
Ain't no
get
fucking
this
way.
ordeal over with.
So my name is Chris. I'm your operator for today. Y'all saw me. I'm a whole lot of dude. I have no problem booting you off this bus. Okay? If I find out you have alcohol on this bus, trust and believe, I'm definitely gonna boot you off this bus, okay? I'm gonna cry for 2.3 seconds to move on with my life. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy your ride. We got a whole lot of people on this bus, trust and believe. We'll try and make this as painful as possible, okay?
So with our
Man,
pep
shut
talk
your
from
ass
Mr.
up
Happy
and
complete,
drive.
we were getting on the road for the last
The
part
fuck
of
up,
my
nigga.
trip across
Your big back
into
ass up and drive,
California. As the sun started to rise over the Mojave Desert, the finish line was in sight. We were just a few hours from Los Angeles, and pretty soon I'd be off this bus and headed straight for an airport lounge for a rum and coke. We just had to complete the last bit of the trip now into LA. In what seemed like no time at all, the San Andreas skyline came into view and we started navigating the city streets of downtown Los Angeles.
Attention ladies and gentlemen, at this time I got good news and got bad news. Which one do you want to hear first? Y'all are so negative. I'm gonna tell you the good news, okay? The good news is that we're here at Union Station, okay? The bad news is that as soon as the motor coach comes to complete stop, y'all have to grab your items and leave the bus. That is the bad news. So I know, sad, teardrops, you know, my heart's breaking. Thank you very much, and I appreciate every single one of you.
Thank you.
I thought it was a fitting end to this journey that we ended with a round of applause, which almost felt like it was for me, but actually it's probably for anyone who's ever survived a trip on the Greyhound. But in any case, here we were. I'd made it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Made it.
Oh my gosh, I made it! I can't believe this. I've literally crossed America on a Greyhound bus from New York to LA, and we're in LA. What the heck? Done it. Right, one more place to go before I go home.
Hi. Hi, Hong. Yeah. Hi, I'm Noel.
So I'm not going to lie, this has been the toughest filming trip I've ever done. Seriously, like around the world in 80 hours on low-cost airlines, there's nothing pales in comparison to how difficult this last few days has been. It's been wow. But you know what? Despite all the challenges, it's been a really rewarding trip, and I've met some incredible people on this trip as well, people that I would never have met normally. And the biggest takeaway I've got from this is I've survived. I've managed it. I've done it. Completed it. And if I can get through this, what else can I get through? So I started this trip 5 days ago in Times Square in New York, and since then I've travelled 2,800 miles by road on a Greyhound bus across the USA. And I thought it was only fitting, seeing as we started in such an iconic place in New York, we ought to finish this adventure here. The Hollywood sign.
That's crazy.
We did it. 2,800 miles on a Greyhound bus.
Just to see the
Thank
Hollywood
you
sign.
so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. As always, I'm about to head back to the airport, get in a car, go home, see my family and spend some time just relaxing, because I think I might have earned it on this trip. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Alrighty, man. That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Hey, Greyhound ain't shit. Greyhound need to be sued or something, brother. I hope the higher ups of Greyhound see this video and they change their ways. They change their views. Because this is ridiculous. From the lady over in Indiana to the buses always getting a driver and switching up and shit and leaving these people stranded out in the cold or in the middle of nowhere where these people could possibly get hurt or robbed or worse. I think it's safe to say that Greyhound ain't shit. Greyhound ain't shit. They need to do better. They need to get better, and they need to do better as a company, because this is ridiculous. Y'all are the most recognizable bus company in America, and you got shit service. This is ridiculous. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.